you're out of knives. Refill your stock by returning to Masada.
Is that man thinking?
Money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. Coins, all I ask for is with a few coins.
I'll teach you nothing. He must not be of sound mind.
No. You are wise in
Why is he doing that?
You come to me.
Turned away from God. And so he punishes us, sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates.
Please.
But God is also merciful, and our past misdeeds may be...
Please, sir, have any money?
I got what you need. What's wrong with him?
You're somewhere you shouldn't be.
Ist ein
Leave
toter
before you
Mann,
get hurt.
wenn sich erneut hier zeigt. Haltet eure Augen offen. Wird bestimmt wiederkommen. Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Vielleicht wird er noch einmal fliehen, before I make you.
Tu ne m'échapperas pas!
Er wirft wie eine Ratte. This place is restricted. Da der gebietet ihm Einhalt.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Ramenez-le-moi! Seid verflucht!
You're not supposed to be
I'll
here.
cut you down! Lasst ihn nicht entteilen!
Ma colère sera terrible! Je vais t'étriper!
Du bist
Now,
mein!
you should know better than to kick a fight you can't win.
Komm zurück!
You think you can outrun me?
Gott wird dir niemals vergeben! Stell dich seinem... Du wirst deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Bin die Rache Gottes! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits ein Diener Gottes! Heathen! Stop! You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. This place is restricted. Be gone! Heathens! Your life ends now! Don't spare me! Spare me! Stop! You must not trespass here.
Are routed at every turn. We cut out of Acre and pushed them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south, begging Saladin to save them. But he will not succeed, for none can withstand the might of King Richard's army.
Was willst du?
A few coins, all I ask for is for a few coins.
God gave you eyes for a reason. Watch where you're...
Bother someone else.
Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy goods,
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
Lend me your ear for a moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stands and destroy them.
you down! Assassin! You can't run forever! That's not good. You can't get away from me! Führe den Zorn! Die Rache!
Seek him, please.
You'll be dead soon! Gonna get hurt. It's just lion! Oh, ein Diener Gottes!
Somebody do something!
Bin die Rache Gottes! I'll hunt you down!
This will end
Listen.
Someone today. Shouldn't be too hard.
Anyone?
You're mine!
Assassin! Kill him! Stop him!
Someone...
Before someone gets hurt. This nonsense. This is an ill omen.
Oh, what happened here?
How terrible.
What's this? Seems someone wants to die. Don't make me break that little toy of yours.
He's going to kill someone. I'd better find a guard, quickly.
He has a sword.
Oh, please don't kill me! Help! Help!
What is it that you want?
See anything you like? Ah, you've come to the right place. There's no better lurking below.
You die here!
Kill the assassin!
He's killed someone!
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Could I interest you in any of my wares?
Please, someone do something.
I need food. I'm so hungry.
Just
Please
a little
help
money,
me.
I beg of
Anyone.
You dirty thief!
Tu n'as rien
I'll
à
have
faire
your
ici.
hands for that!
Touche-moi le camp.
Let me go.
Die, he's the boss. You
really think you can help me?
Someone should end this before someone gets hurt.
Death to the heathen!
He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
Leave money, sir.
I'll cut you down!
We shouldn't be fighting like that.
Ah!
He's attacking me! Somebody do
I saw you!
Oh, fortune favours me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
Kill me!
Oh, not another one.
Bewegung! You do not want to do that again. You'll see you'll be laughing.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large, and many men call him master. But he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
This place is restricted. Be gone!
Leave, peasant. It's forbidden for you to be here.
Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to hold it all. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your field. Provide aid to the wounded.
You have no business here. Leave.
Please, sir, have any money?
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
I'll cut you down! Watches over you. In Jaffa.
I will make...
Wer hat das getan? Zeigt euch!
"3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No, I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point! This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Moribundos!
You be quiet. No one's going to help you. Don't try to run, old man. There's nowhere to go. Men, gather round.
He should stop acting like a child. Dieser Tor da. Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
We stand accused of failing in our duties. He does not
Ein
recognize the
toter
value
Mann,
of our
wenn sich
contributions to the
erneut hier
cause.
zeigt.
He knows nothing.
He's wrong!
Haltet eure
Hold your
Augen offen.
tongue.
Wird
Aye,
bestimmt
he speaks
wiederkommen.
falsely, but his words are not without some merit. To tour these grounds, it is easy to find fault, to see imperfection. I fear we have grown slack and lazy.
Never! We are committed!
Why do you say this? I see the way you train. You lack conviction and focus. Just gambling. Tasks set to you are left unfulfilled or poorly performed. This ends today. I will not suffer further degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us Acre, and they will be required to keep it. I have been too hard, it seems. But no more. You will train harder and more often. If this means missing meals, missing sleep, so be it. And should you fail in these tasks, you will learn the true meaning of discipline. Bring them forward. If I must make examples of some of you to ensure obedience, so be it. The two of you, seal the fortress. Do not let the assassin leave here alive.
You think you can lose me?
You can't get away from me.
You escape. Have you loose that arrow? Use that. I'll deal with him myself. Guards, seal the fortress. Do not let the assassin leave here alive. You deserve to die.
He's an assassin.
I should have known. Close the gates.
You should he thinks he can beat
You can't get away from me.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came,
it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
You can't run forever!
You should know better.
It's mine! Und dir niemals vergeben! Komm zurück! Bin die Rache Gottes! Aus seinem Köpfen! Lass ihn nicht entteilen! Get him! Bitte ein Diener Gottes! Get him! Get him! Höre den Zorn Gottes! Teufel! Er war ein Diener Gottes! Juif, rends-toi! Stell dich seinem göttlichen Urteil! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast mir verloren. Wir werden deiner Strafe nicht entkommen. In der Rache Gottes! Ist der Teufel! Er war ein Diener Gottes! Bin die Rache Gottes! Bin die Rache Gottes! Wird dir niemals vergeben! Höre den This shouldn't be too hard! Juif, rends-toi! Erberge dich! Bin die Rache Gottes! You'll be dead soon! Bin noch nicht wissen, aber du hast ein Diener Gottes! Stell dich seinem göttlichen Urteil! You'll be dead soon! Tu me fais perdre mon temps! Du darfst nicht liegen! Tu me fais perdre mon temps! Du magst es noch nicht wissen! I'm far better than you'll ever be! Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever! Tu me fais perdre mon temps! You win! I yield! Don't you know you've already lost?
such a thing.
Heathen! Assassin!
I'll hunt you!
Heathen! This is where you... I'll fight you down! Don't let him get away! This is where you die! An assassin!
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Acca from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Acca for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect! The work of a master! And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Evidence!
You must be busy. I understand.
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard,